Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Not all nights I get cravings. Certain times I don't get sleep at night, and it's mainly because I might have slept off in the afternoon. This is why I hate taking afternoon naps. And not all sleepless nights I feel hungry, and when I do, I will have to get up to have something. Sometimes it's just a handful of nuts, or sometimes a fruit or a smoothie. But when I'm really hungry and I don't want a meal to be had, I make an egg sandwich which is filling. So it depends. It was a Friday morning and our breakfast was from home. I didn't have the energy to wait for each one to get fresh and serve hot crispy dosas. So I prepared it all and served it together. For the curry, I had sambar and potato stew from the previous day's lunch and dinner, so I had to only prepare the dosas. As a mid-morning snack, I sometimes have these crunchy flakes from Kellogg's, which I find tasty, and this is dark chocolate with banana. We recently found a few Pakistani restaurants that serve delicious karahis and kebabs. So I was again craving for a karahi and prepared it for lunch. For the meat, I had only beef in my fridge, so I made beef karahi and had it with rice. It's really easy and doesn't require a lot of ingredients to make the preparation complicated. And this is my version, not sure if it's the authentic way. So please bear with me if you are from Pakistan or an expert in cooking Pakistani karahis. In a kadai, I added some oil and some ghee that's left after frying onion that will be used for the rice later to garnish. To this, I added crushed or chopped a small piece of ginger and a garlic bulb. When this is fried or almost golden brown in color, I added 1 kilo beef pieces. You can go for mutton or chicken, it's up to you. Now let this change its color from pink. Now you can see the color has changed for each piece. Slice one tomato into half and place it upside down. Keep on medium-low flame and cover it. This is basmati rice to make a simple rice to have along. Remove the peel of the tomatoes. It can be easily removed. Now mash and mix well. Add salt, half teaspoon turmeric powder, around 1.5 tablespoon coriander powder, 1 teaspoon cumin powder and half teaspoon garam masala powder. Mix well for a few minutes. Then use 2 cups of hot water. Keep on high flame and cover. When this starts boiling, reduce the flame to low medium and let the beef cook well. Meanwhile, preparing rice, which is normal ghee rice I make always. I first wanted to make plain rice but then ended up with ghee rice as I already had some ghee left, so I didn't want that to go to waste. Here the beef is almost cooked, adding some beaten curd around 1 cup. Beef is done now. Final ingredients are half to 1 teaspoon black pepper powder. Then goes in slit green chillies and ginger juliennes. Check salt and add if needed. And this is done. I served it immediately, and serving the karahi in the karahi itself looks tempting. If you're serving it later, transfer this to another serving dish, or else this might taste with some iron flavor. And that was our delicious lunch on a Friday. Later that evening, we had gone for shopping at IKEA to purchase a few items for our apartment. Lots of arrangements were yet to be made. Had I not been pregnant, I would have finished setting up our apartment in a week time. But I'm completely slowing it down because I can't hurry up or speed up anything these days, because the next day I'll start feeling pain here and there, especially in my legs. Bending down or kneeling down for anything is something I can't imagine. It's not easy. So I have my family to do as per my orders, but I do enjoy doing it all by myself, just that it's not possible now. But I try to keep myself active in some or the other way rather than just sitting on a couch or sleeping. My mom always say that if the doctor has asked you to rest, you need to take rest without any risk, or else it's really important that you are active during pregnancy time. Me and my husband, we both always wanted an office space in our home. My husband sometimes works from home and he always finds it hard to place his laptop on the coffee table. He ends up keeping it on his lap, extending his leg on the coffee table. And even me, I wanted a proper area to sit and edit my videos. In the other apartments, we were not able to make one, but thankfully here we have enough space to place a table for that. Our old doormat was worn and torn, so bought this cute one from IKEA. Offers were going on in IKEA at this time, so we could get most of the items at a very reasonable rate. And also there is an ACES section where you get furniture or anything that has got some scratch here and there at a reduced price. I did mention this in one of our previous videos as well. Many of you didn't know about that corner. Not everything that you want you get from there. You might be really lucky if you get so. I never forget to check into that counter before billing. The only trouble you have while getting something from there is you will have to take it with you on the spot, or else you'll have to pay extra 10 Omani Riyal for delivery. The other products need assembly, whereas this doesn't. So this space is done, and more than me, it was my husband who was happy with his space. After having our dinner, was assembling a pantry stand for my kitchen. Rihan was excited to assemble the items because he felt like doing Lego. But I was wondering what they were up to, seeing them struggle with the parts. When I saw both of them working hard on this, I felt really proud of myself, remembering how I assembled the kids' bunk bed from Riyadh all by myself. Now I understand that assembling IKEA products is not everyone's cup of tea. I enjoy it though. It's like a puzzle game for me. The instructions are mentioned in the manual clearly and you just have to follow it. I miss doing this, but I don't want to take any risk. And that was the work done for that day. This curtain rod was drilled on the day we shifted here. I wanted to hang a net curtain here. And that's done. The kitchen needs my hand to keep it all neat, and I like to do it all by myself even if it takes more time. These baskets were kept in a cabinet in our other apartment. Now it's on this rack with specific things in each. Rice sacks in one, used flowers and even new in another one. It also depends on how much access you have for each item. Arranging my plants are not yet completely set in one place. I first removed all the dead leaves and watered, or I can say gave it a good shower from the bathroom. The curtains in the living room were hung, but they needed a hem or a trim below. I anyway didn't want to trim because we got a glue strip that can be placed on the fabric to reduce the height. I placed our ironing table here and started to work on it. This is the glue strip or whatever it's called. The instructions are given in the packet it comes in. It said that we needed to place a wet cloth and then iron. I first ironed without the wet cloth and I got it done. So I completed one side that way. Here's the other side that needs to be done. This side is complete, only the net curtains were left. I was not sure what to do, as if I increase the heat, the curtains could burn. So I tried the wet cloth on it and I realized it's sticking much more easily than when not using it. So I did the rest of the curtains using wet cloth and it was faster. This is all done now. The living room is almost complete and only these plants need a space. I shall keep you updated on it. Hope you enjoyed watching this video and I'll see you in my next. Take care everyone. Bye bye.